Hello and welcome to Links Meta fans. My name is Hex, and today we're going to be farming Yugi Motu with Labyrinth Builder. So, basically this farm hinges on the fact that Yugi's AI works in a very specific way. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Basically, the idea is we're going to be using Labyrinth Wall with 2 equipped spells, one being Horn of the Unicorn, which gives you 3700 defense, and one being Gravity Axe Grawl, which prevents the changing of battle positions. So, the first one is so he can't get over it with Valkyrian. It's not the most important one. The most important one is Gravity Axe Grawl, because Yugi has a bunch of monsters like Golem Sentry and Guardian Sphinx, which if they flip face up, they return Labyrinth Wall to the hand, and bad things happen. So, what I was talking about earlier with how the AI works, it's basically how Yugi uses Order to Charge. Basically how his AI works is that he won't use it on Labyrinth Wall if he can't kill you through it. So basically, that kind of ties into how it works, because Yugi can only kill you from 4,000 life points if he manages to summon Valkyrian and happens to also have a face-up normal monster to tribute with Order to Charge and another monster to kill you with. Gravity Axe does help with that because, of course, if he doesn't have a face-up monster to tribute, i.e. no Giant Soldier of Stone or one of the Magnet Warriors, he won't be able to do it. So if he happens to set the Giant Soldier of Stone, a common play for Yugi because it has high defense, he won't be able to flip it face up because it does require a face up normal monster for the effect. The other thing, if he has a bunch of face down monsters and no way to summon Valkyrian, you're fine too as long as you're still at 4,000 life points. The problem is when you don't start out with your equips, you have to set like Kotetsu or something. If you go second, you have to set Kotetsu, and you take a bunch of damage, that condition goes down, and then he has the ability to Order to Charge you with a smaller board and go through your wall. So it's kind of like you're risking a bunch of stuff. Now that I got that out of the way, I can basically go through the rest of the deck. Once you do have the Labyrinth Wall up, you're with the 2 equips, you're basically safe unless he brings out one of those weird situations that makes it work, or you don't have a lot of life points. But once you have that, you're set to draw your cards. Hand management stuff, you want to keep 1 Horn of the Unicorn and ideally 1 Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu in your hand to work with Exchange, which is going to be a new interesting tech that we need because he has Sphere Karibo in his final hand most of the time, because that's how farms work. They usually draw all their cards. So basically what you're going to have to do on the last turn is activate your cards in a very specific order. First, you're going to activate Shield and Sword. That's a card you're allowed to set if you do need to do hand management stuff with your 2 equips. You're activating that first. Then you're going to be summoning your Vassal, doing your 2 Union attacks, and Secret Pass. Then you're going to activate Exchange. Now, how the AI works with Exchange, they prioritize monsters first, usually the highest attack monster first. But once you have Vassal out, he won't take Vassal anymore, he can't take Vassal anymore, and then he'll take stuff like Horn of the Unicorn. So basically with Exchange, what you want to do is have a Kotetsu in your hand to take the Exchange, so you could still activate your Horn of the Unicorn after you activate the Exchange, because you need the 4,900 attack on your Labyrinth Wall, which is how you're getting your 10k damage. So once you exchange, you take their Sphere Karibo, they take your Kotetsu, and then you'll have a Labyrinth Wall with 4,900 attack because you activated Shield and Sword, and you have 1,900 attack and equips. Then you have enough damage to attack directly, and he has nothing to stop you. He will activate something like a Faint Plan, but that doesn't affect you attacking directly. But other than that, that's going to be it for me. My name is Hex, signing out. Kind of a more technical farm, and I'll see you next time.